Happy Sunday, my ride and die supporters. How are you? I pray that you all are up on this beautiful Sunday, getting out, getting some of that sunshine and this nice weather that we are having today. Um, I'm a little under the weather because my allergies are really messing with me bad. I just took some Benadryl or whatever just to help my eyes out a little bit, help me from all the sneezing and the sniffling. At this time of the year, this is what happens with me. But I just wanted to just come and say to you all that are supporting Robert and who has been supporting him for the last 2 years here on YouTube, congratulations for your good works and being real friends. Because the truth is that you are his real friends. These people that claim to have been around Robert in a circle and know so much about him and his life with his family and his relationship with his family and um about his children and a lot of things about his career, about what went on behind the scene. Yes, some of them do know these things that were employees working under R. Kelly, who is the artist and the brand. They worked for the company, if that's what you want to call it. And they got their information from rumors and just like some of the rest of us. They got some of the information from an inside source, or they got some of the information from just things that were just put out here in the public and in the community, and just like the rest of us, super fans or just nosy ass damn people. Nosy and that just look for gossip and drama and things of that sort. And I'm just saying to you all that have been supporting him for the last 2 years here on YouTube, who've been going hard in the paint for Robert Sylvester Kelly, kudos to you. You are his friends, his BFF, his best friends forever. Um, we don't know too much about him as far as being around him in his inner circle. From the Robert Sylvester Kelly that I do see, when I do see him come out and perform, and I have seen him um, and doing interviews and coming out of his show, seems to be a very shy, humble man. He doesn't seem of the kind that will try to hurt, harm, or do any damage to anyone. And he's just taken a lot for his great talents and gifts that he has gotten from God. And people are just so jealous and envious of this man. Some just got evil to the bone. They just evil to the bone to destroy this man's legacy. I'm glad that shout out to Infamous Sylvia for sharing that photo that he he drew. Just let us know that I'm okay. I'm just discovering new talents and gifts that God is blessing me with, and I'm here. I'm fine. He letting his fans know and his supporters know he's fine. He's going to wait this thing out and wait to go to trial and fight these charges against him, fight against these things that are coming against him, and God is preparing him for his battle. And sometimes he has to have that one-on-one atonement with God. And all this distraction about other things that's going on these YouTube streets is beyond him. He's not even, I don't think Robert is that concerned about all of that stuff and what people are saying out there, because the truth is going to come out. His trial date has been set for August. I'm looking for a victory. I'm just looking for that great celebration because it's going to be a victory. So we just got to believe in our hearts. That's what it's going to be. Believe and trust in God, Almighty God. God didn't bring us this far to forsake us, so we just got to continue to stay in the fight. And staying in the fight don't mean I have to get on here and cuss people out. And staying in the fight don't mean I have to, call myself doing damage control and go out here and make a threat to someone and tell somebody I'm going to do this and that and hurt them, or I'm going to try to do something to one of their family members. No, that's not. To me, that's not a fight. A fight is just standing strong in what you believe in and continuing to stand in it. No matter what comes your way, you stand in your fight against the injustice that you see being done to another human being. Someone got up here and told me, oh, all you doing is talking. You don't have to see all I do. I don't need to put everything I do out there like you do, looking for clout. I'm not looking for clout. I'm content. I'm happy for what I have and what God has blessed me to have. I have a beautiful family. I have a loving husband. I have not the best home, but I do have a home. I don't make a whole 6-figure income, but I make enough to live comfortable with and to be happy. I'm not on here begging and borrowing from anyone to make it a living for myself. I come here with giving my opinion of how I feel and my support for Robert Sylvester Kelly. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing. If it wasn't for Robert Sylvester Kelly and what he's going through, I wouldn't even know who you are. I wouldn't know you exist. So I don't even know you. So I don't owe you anything. Well, while I'm here on this stream recording, that's what I'm doing. I'm stream recording. It may pop up as a live, but I'm not able to see you in the chat or whatever, but I'm on a stream recording. And I just wanted to just share that with you guys today. You've been some real good, been a real good support system to Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I'm glad he was able to reach out and let everybody know to say hi to everyone. And he showed us a drawing that he's been doing, that he's been studying another gift that he has. You'd be amazed what God has given us. So many gifts and talents that we have. Some people have the gift of gab. Some people know how to persuade, convince people of things that aren't real. For instance, one minute we see this woman laying in the bed with a whole bunch of $100 bills, and the next thing you know, she's showing videos of her counting $100 bills and putting that all up in our face. Like, who cares? Good for you. This ain't about your $100 bills. This is about Robert Sylvester Kelly. So what does that got to do with Robert Sylvester Kelly that you throwing, these notes, this $100 notes or bills in front of our faces and flashing it and rubbing it in our face? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care at all. That's for weak people to fall for that okie doke. And then another thing, the video they shared with Robert singing at the Minister Farrakhan's home, probably got that from Will Eade. He probably shipped it to her, sent it to her, because I believe he probably was there recording it. And remember, some things were stolen out of Robert's house or stolen out of his storage or whatever, wherever his belongings are right now being held under investigation or whatever they're doing. Remember, things were stolen from Robert's home. Even during his time being held right now without bond at the MCC Center, at the Metropolitan Correction Center, things were stolen from him, and they got up there making an announcement blaming somebody else. How we know they didn't steal that video out of Louis Farrakhan, from one of the people that were there, or out of Robert's, storage? And now they posting it to make it believe that I'm there for Robert. We that close. We that cool. We that tight. He talks to me. He gives me this kind of so-and-so information. They getting the same information, okay, that we're getting from the same sources. And they just dressing it up to make it seem like them and Barbara are cool like that. I don't think Barbara is associating with none of these people at this point. None of these people he's having any conversation with. People just coming out saying any old thing, showing you recordings and everything. That recording could have came from some of his stolen things that were taken from his locker. That recording. So I don't believe nothing that person put out there or nothing they say, because they flip flop all over the place and they playing mind games with you. And some of you are so weak, falling for it, because they could speak so well and they could tell you you're ignorant, you're uneducated, you're ugly, you're black, you're fat, you got you know. It's just a whole lot that person just got to say about everybody, but nobody never see them come from behind the camera. What they look like, the photo they show of themselves, that's a like maybe 20 something years ago photo. What they look like now in 2021. So people, don't get played. Don't let this person play you. This ghost, this flower. And y'all, and some of y'all just go right ahead and follow it because they talk a good game. And they sitting up there just playing you. Okay? Just be careful. That's all I can tell you. I'm not going to tell you who to rock with, but just be careful. So anyway, your girl Casey McDaniel, I'm going to lay here because I'm getting tired. Um, Probably throw on a movie or something and just lounge here right now and relax. Yeah, before I start my Sunday dinner. I'm not doing nothing extravagant for dinner today. I'm just going to make something light. Something light like spaghetti. That's quick and easy. Don't take much time to do. It's just all the thing of cooking is cleaning. Just cleaning. I clean as I go anyway. So I'm just going to throw down, make some spaghetti, make a salad on the side, a nice, healthy garden salad or whatever, and get some garlic bread and call it Sunday dinner. I'm not doing the traditional Sunday dinner today. So you all have a blessed and wonderful Sunday, and if God's willing, I'll be back with you all soon. Casey, love you. Peace.